First perk the company has is our sample kit program, where my students are loaned $370 worth of product that they can then take with them at home. They can use it on their appointments. They can use it so they just have that much more product conviction. Now it is a loaner basis, so that means that it is free, but also means on a managerial sense I do have to be that much more selective because it's on a loaner basis. But they can use it at home. They can use it as much as they like. We do encourage that. Okay. They put pay on here. Really, I don't really think I need to explain pay any further. I'm sure all we can imagine the pay bonuses that our students can get. Okay. Now we do have several advancement opportunities within the company, starting with our key staff. If this was a sports team, key staff would be considered my starters. So these are people that give me the most energy. They have the most positive attitudes. They ask the most questions. They're really involved. If somebody gives me energy, I always return the favor. So they actually come earlier to team meetings where I'll have a separate meeting for them where I'll just teach them advanced things inside and outside of the business. I'll teach them things, advanced tips, but also I'll teach them things like public speaking, how to manage their finances, how to manage their time, that sort of things. I do want them to be pretty well-rounded individuals because from them, I'll be choosing a few assistant managers to promote in the future. And those are people that assist me in interviews, assist me in training. They get managerial experience under their belts and stuff that they can put on their resumes, and they learn how to manage their own peers, learn how to manage themselves in the process. And a couple of them do get the opportunity to get dual income off the office and income off their personal sales. Now, branch manager, that's a unique position designated for college students, for those that are willing to or need to really have a resume booster. So it is a more selective program. It is a nationwide program. In the South Florida area, though, we only have about 9 or 10 spots available. And this is where somebody gets the opportunity to run their very own Cutco office just for the summer. It's an internship that we offer for people that are looking to go to competitive places like pre-med or lawyers or anything really where they want to stand out. This is definitely something that does that because they do every single thing that a business owner does in the span of a summer, and they profit at the end of the summer. And they usually work between 50 and 80 representatives, if not more. So, they get a chance to make their own business plan, manage their own lease, really just work and hire and train representatives and receptionists, et cetera, et cetera. Again, not everybody does this. It's a very selective program, but it is something that is available to our representatives who work hard for it. District manager is more of a career position. That's what I do. This office will not close at the end of the summer. It is a year-round position. So not everybody goes all the way up the ladder. Most people stick towards the bottom, and some people choose not to advance and prefer to sell part-time around classes, and that's okay too. Point is, there are positions that are available because of the growth of the company, and they're available to those who are willing to work for them and those that deserve them. So whether or not they advance, one of the biggest perks I feel like we give is experience. And I feel like no matter what somebody earns, the most important thing is experience. After all, what are employers looking for?
Experience.
And how do you get experience without a job?
You can't.
It's a catch-22, right?
Yeah.
So I'm curious, do any of you know how long an interviewer actually looks at a resume?
Oh, like a minute?
It's actually several seconds. Because when I look at a resume, what's the first thing they look at?
Experience.
Specifically, they glance over experience that stands out from all the stacks of resumes that they have on their desk. What often happens, most people have the same type of resumes. Everyone's had the same type of jobs. They can't help it. It's what's out there. You have your office work, clerical work, receptionist work, retail jobs, labor jobs, restaurant jobs, babysitters, camp counselor, volunteer hour jobs, bartenders, cashiers, jobs that everyone's done, including myself, by the way. I'm not putting any of them down. I do understand people do need to make a living. I'm just saying it's getting that much harder to stand out. So our people here at Vector do get the type of opportunity that really does stand out, not only on a resume, but they just get practical skills that are needed anywhere. I don't care where you go, right? Because the skills that I teach them how to manage their time better. I teach them public speaking skills, communication skills, people skills, how to act in an interview, how to run an interview, how to manage a team, how to manage themselves, which is easier said than done. Does anybody remember the range of customers that my students usually focus on, the age range?
30 to 60-year-old married people.
Yeah. So when they interview for future positions, usually the interviewers, the employers, are between the ages of 30 and 60. So they're already prepared on how to interact with them. And I teach them how to do it confidently and professionally. So those are skills that are needed anywhere, like I mentioned. I don't care what major you are. If you're a pre-med major, nursing, physical therapy, in my case, psychology, business, communications, English, theater, engineering, hospitality and management, marketing, any kind of artwork, graphic design, dance, singing, teachers, It really doesn't matter where you go. Those are all basic professional skills needed in any professional environment. So that's why I encourage all of you, if you don't get the chance to work here, please find somewhere that will give you these skills, because I'm telling you, in life, they're very, very necessary. But if you do get the chance to work here, I would say the best perk by far is just the team that we have here. With all the experience I've gained and financial opportunities I've been lucky to have, I would not be in the position I am right now if it weren't for the people I've surrounded myself with. And we have a phenomenal team. I love my team. We did start a little bit earlier, not too long ago, and about mid-April was when we opened up. And to be honest, in the beginning, we weren't doing the best, right? As of lately, though, we've definitely increased not only in the caliber of individuals, but really in the results. For the past 4 weeks, we've been ranked top 2 in the entire East Coast of the United States in our category. 3 of those 4 weeks, we were ranked number 1. This past week, we dropped the ball. We were number 2. And, it's definitely something that we're working towards. And this really success that we have, it's nothing that's really impressive towards us, because at the end of the day, it's more so, catch-up they're doing from the beginning of the summer. But that's why, the people that I'm adding onto the team right now, I only wanted to add to what we have, because I'd love to say the success we have is due to myself and my staff, but really I have to say it's due to my people. They really work hard for it. And we have a very supportive groups here, which is something I love about my team. They really love to support each other. They're excited about growth, excited about working hard and doing something different. And we have a very strong work hard, play hard mentality. We know it's time to get down and do work. We also know it's time to have fun, celebrate too. I'm sure you can tell from our trophies. We do it right, but I'm sure you can tell from our pictures we have a lot of fun too. And, in regards to the goals that we have for the rest of the year, we are looking, to be the top office in our category by the end of 2014. And bottom line, I recognize that bigger armies beat smaller armies, which is why I'm meeting with the 3 of you, which is why I've been meeting with people all week, which is why I've been meeting people all last week too. It's because I do want to add people to the team. I'm looking to add people that are nice, hardworking, open to growth, open to criticism, down to earth. I could care less if they are the best salesperson in this room, because if their head can't fit through that door, I don't want them working here. They're just going to take away from what we have. And I love what we have. And, anything that's, people feeling complacent or feeling like they've arrived, that's not the kind of culture I want to have in my organization. So we have all these office goals. That's all fine and dandy. That's the competitive side in us talking. But at the end of the day, I signed up for this because for my individuals, I want to help them achieve their own personal goals. I have people on my team that are looking to earn more money because they have to support themselves and their family. I have people that just need more skills. I have a lot of people that just need to gain more confidence. And I have a lot of people that just, are looking for things to put on their resume. Some of the people on my team are just looking for part-time work around classes just to pass the time, honestly, regardless of what their goals are. My job is to help them get there, because I recognize as a leader and as a coach, if I can help them get to their own personal goals, as a team, we're only going to benefit from that. So that's why it's really important to me that I'm selecting the right people for the team, because we'll be working together as a team to achieve those goals. So those are all the details of the position. What I'm going to have all of you do right now, as I look through your resumes again and through my notes, is fill out the sheet of paper real quick. I've pretty much made my decision at this point, but I would like you to fill out the sheet of paper that will help me either prove me right or prove me wrong. So real quick, the way that you want to go ahead and do this, it's quick yes or no section. Put your name at the top. Yes or no section shouldn't take you too long. Skip the middle. I'll tell you why in a second. Go ahead and skip to the bottom. This is a section to recommend any friends or family to the position. I want to be clear, I cannot guarantee anybody a position. But because their name is on here, I can definitely guarantee them an interview. Okay? I also want to make sure that you understand this isn't one of those jobs where you get credit or money or percentages. It's not one of those type of companies. This would just be me thanking you for helping build my team. I am looking to build a championship organization. So if you look like someone that is excited to help me build my organization, you might be someone I'd be excited to build my organization around. Okay, so it's top, bottom. You can use your cell phone for that part. Then at the end, do the middle part. The reason I have you leave the middle for the end is that, first of all, of the 3, it's the easiest for me to ask verbally. But also, I'm just going to mainly skim over it. It's really a chance for you to get your thoughts down. That way, when I meet with you, I do get the best version of yourself. Okay? So go ahead. I'm going to pass these around. And if you can go and put your chairs back where you got them from, that'd really help me out.